Thanks for the opportunity to speak with you today. I serve on the board of directors of 4 U.S. clean energy companies and just served on the board of a National Academy of Sciences study recommending to Congress ways to strengthen U.S. competitiveness. Overall, the DOE loan guarantee program has had a 4% default rate, which is just 1/4 of the losses projected for and budgeted for. In the real world, where facts matter, a 96% success rate gets you an A. U.S. success in clean energy matters a lot to the U.S. military. Department of Defense is the largest energy consumer in the world. Secretary of the Navy, Ray Mabus, put it this way. Why the interest in alternative energy? The answer is pretty straightforward. We buy too much fossil fuel from potentially or actually volatile places on Earth. Every time the cost of a barrel of oil goes up $1, it costs the United States Navy $31 million in extra fuel costs. But it's costly in more ways than just money. For every 50 convoys of gasoline we bring in, we lose a Marine. We lose a Marine killed or wounded. That is too high a price to pay for fuel. The U.S. military, U.S. scientists, and the National Academy of Sciences are unambiguous in their acceptance of the reality and threat of climate change. So why is this Congress undermining U.S. clean energy industry solutions to climate change? Our major competitors, including China and Germany, have invested heavily in expanding their domestic wind and PV corporations. Today, of the top 10 global wind and PV manufacturers, only one of each is located in the United States. For financial, employment, and security reasons, the U.S. DOE should use the unused loan guarantee funds to support another $30 to $40 billion in U.S. clean energy companies and programs. Most Americans know that climate change is happening. Most Americans are in favor of renewable energy because it's clean, U.S. grown, and getting cheaper. Most Americans understand that the government gives even larger subsidies to other forms of energy. Most Americans understand that in supporting innovative things, you're not going to bat 100%, but that 96% is obviously a success. And most Americans want this Congress to use its common sense. Thank you. The U.S. Nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office, in its May 2011 report entitled Estimated Impact of American Recovery and Reinvestment Act on Employment and Economics Output, found that these investments, including the DOE guarantee program, raised gross domestic product between 1.1 and 3.1% and increased the number of full-time jobs between 1.6 and 4.6 million.
So have you ever worked on behalf of any of the companies that receive taxpayer dollars?
I served on the board of a company that applied for a DOE loan guarantee. After 2 years, it ended up not getting it. That company was then purchased by Saint-Gobain in France. It illustrates why, if all the other countries support their companies, the United States needs to do it.
Have you ever consulted?
We should not cede the race on clean energy.